So Platform for UK has actually done something quite profound for me, because before I'd always sort of vaguely wanted to take my work elsewhere, and I thought, well, maybe I can go to France or Germany, which I was sort of very keen to do. But I think I hadn't conceived of myself as the kind of international performer that went and presented work at Seoul Street Arts Festival. That's a big deal for me. So it's made my aspirations grow.
I would never have gone to Holzminden on my own if it hadn't been for Extracts, and I think it allowed me to encounter a whole new sector that I wasn't aware of.
So Platform for UK contributed a lot to the development of Acrojou. We managed to get 2 commissioners for our latest production, Vessel, as well as 9 direct bookings and lots of interest in pencils.
Extracts and the Without Walls partners have been incredible in kickstarting me, getting me on the road, and then getting Platform for UK promoting me in Europe and internationally. I could have hoped for a better year.
We got, I think, a couple of bookings that went ahead, but we definitely had quite a few inquiries, which maybe didn't go ahead directly after Holzminden, but that are now on our contact list and are following our work, and we're discussing with for other years. And you can also tell them about new work, and that you've created a contact.
Tolwood Winter Festival, in fact, their creative director Marcus Hole first saw my work when I presented it as part of the Platform for UK presentations in Holzminden in Germany, and he was scouting for new work, and again we started a conversation which continued after the festival.
We had never performed in Germany. I had close to 0 German presenters contacts in my own database, and this year we are going to 9 festivals in Germany. It's made a huge difference.
I can't thank them enough. I mean, we wouldn't have got to Korea if it wasn't for them. I think it gave us an international platform outside of Europe, which I think was fantastic. So it gave us an opportunity to see work as well that we might not necessarily get in Europe, but also the opportunity to speak to some people that we might not have necessarily met in Europe, and try and find some other opportunities for the company.
And I think that sort of support of having Platform for UK and Extracts doing some of all the surrounding work, and with social media and bringing in their contacts makes a massive difference to how much impact and investment in the showcase can do.
And also just holding my hand through this process, that's been extraordinary. Having that support and a wealth of experience and a wealth of networks and connections and this great contact book of people, that has been invaluable.
It's been a fantastic experience to show VR Playground outside UK, because it doesn't rely on language, on the spoken word, and it's amazing when you see different audiences in different cultural contexts experiencing your work and expressing emotions at those moments that you've taken time to carefully craft and design.
It's allowed me to see street arts work and present at different festivals. So I've been to Hasselt and Holzminden and talked about my work there to audiences of promoters and other artists. That makes you feel like your work has worth and importance, and that other people might enjoy seeing it, not just in your country.
And I think one of the really important things, especially when going out into showcases in Europe, is about making sure that you can have time to go and see other performances, because that maybe it's not the biggest impact, but for me it's like probably equally big in how it's going to influence our work over the next few years.
Also, as our company doesn't get core funding, it really helps that a lot of these opportunities that Extracts offer are often subsidized for the companies that are involved. This really helps us to grow and expand and also do this consistently.
The British Council in Korea first found out about my work when I appeared as part of the international showcase at the Greenwich and Docklands International Festival. The showcase was arranged by Extracts, and the creative director from British Council Korea, Q, came to have a go on my swings, and we started a conversation which continued after the festival.
What's really special about GDIF is that it is a showcase festival, And performing there means that you're performing at a festival where a lot of international promoters come to see work, and they pick GDIF out of, I think, most of the festivals in the UK because it has a showcase.
I can't say enough about how important showcasing is in terms of like just getting your work out there.
Out There also is one of the few festivals in the UK that has a large concentration of both UK and international, European and international programmers, which really helps then for your work to be booked by other programmers.
So we presented Ear Trumpet at Greenwich and Docklands International Festival in 2016, and John kind of saw around the edges of the work, and Jin, I think, from the Korean Street Arts Association actually saw the piece, and they clearly were really interested in it and liked the work. And then in 2017 I actually met with John. Now I'd already had an email saying we're really interested in Ear Trumpet, we're interested in the piece. But it was that showcase opportunity 2 years in a row really that gave me the opportunity to really talk about the work that I'd made and what we could do.
Literally, it's created contact, it raised our profile.
And it takes festivals like GDIF and everything else that, for example, Extracts is doing at GDIF to bring these people and gather these people in one place for one long weekend for these conversations to happen.
I think the thing nowadays is that like pitching an idea in person is really how you get new contacts and try to sell, promote, whatever you want to call it, but making the contacts for the work and bookings or just having interest.
And I think it's not just about this 7 minutes of pitching, it's about bringing us with a group, introducing us to people, having the opportunity to see shows while we're there.
Plus, a huge thing that these events support is building the community of people who share the importance of having theatre available to everyone, everywhere.
It'd be really, really great if they could link us up to more festival programmers and directors, which they already do anyway. But if they could do that even more, especially in non-European context, that would be fantastic.
So it has been a very good first year for me, and now that I've come to the end of it, I feel like I'm an Extracts or a platform for UK alumni, and I've had such incredible support from people in the organisations and from the network and community of others who are also being fostered in this sort of first year hothouse. I'd like to think that community will continue after this first year, and that somehow that Platform for UK and Extracts will sit at the centre of that community and will help give access and to foster this community.